In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get anyone to do anything, and it's by using a very popular framework that we use in behavioral science called COM-B. It's actually really easy to use regardless of your level of behavioral science or psychology training. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it and how you can use it to help your behavior change problems. Let's get started. Okay, so at a very basic level, COM-B is basically just saying that there are three components that are necessary in order for a behavior to happen. They are capability, opportunity, and motivation. And we usually order it in this way because all of these things are interacting elements. What I mean by that is that if you increase one, it could increase the others, and if you decrease one, it could also decrease the others. So what do we mean by capability, opportunity, and motivation? Let's talk about it. So to really bring this explanation to life, I'm going to be using an example. And the example I'm going to use is trying to get you to leave a like on this video. I'm going to be breaking down, using COM-B, what are the different barriers to you engaging in that behavior and how might I overcome it using this framework. So let's start with capability. Capability is usually broken down into two further components, which are physical capability and psychological capability. By physical capability, we're asking the question, is the person you want to do the behavior actually physically able to do that behavior? For most of you, you should be able to physically tap the screen where the thumbs up button is, or click your mouse or trackpad depending on what device you're watching this on. But capability could also be talking about psychological capability, and psychological capability is asking the question is, do people have the knowledge of how to actually like the video, and can they remember how to do it when the time comes? Now, for those of you who watch a lot of YouTube, I'm sure you have no problem navigating to the like button on the screen. However, if you're watching this video and maybe you're not too familiar with the YouTube platform, then let me help you with your psychological capability. The like button is located right below this video. If you want to click that like button, just simply scroll down there and click it, and that'll really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So that's capability covered. Now let's move on to opportunity. So opportunity is usually further broken down into physical opportunity and social opportunity. Physical opportunity is talking about the physical things in that person's environment that would facilitate that behavior to happen. So for example, if YouTube didn't actually have a like button for you to press, well then obviously that would be a major barrier to you engaging in that behavior because there's nothing for you to click. However, in this scenario, YouTube has installed a like button for you to press, and so that is not a barrier to you liking this video. But as well as physical opportunity, there's also social opportunity. And social opportunity is basically looking at, is it socially acceptable for people to engage in that behavior? While there are definitely some people who don't like me, I hope that the majority of people don't find it too offensive to leave a like on a Pete Judo video. So hopefully there's plenty of social opportunity for you to like this video as well. So now that we've looked at all of the capability barriers and the opportunity barriers, it's time to move on to motivation. When it comes to motivation, we further break it down into reflective and automatic motivation. Let's start with automatic. Automatic motivation is talking about your subconscious drivers to engaging in that behavior. If, for example, you're in the habit of not liking videos usually, then perhaps you would by default not like this video. You don't have that automatic motivation to like it. However, the converse is also true. If you are in the habit of liking other people's videos, then maybe you'd be in the habit of liking this one as well. So that's automatic motivation. So if you are in the habit of liking other people's videos, can you please like mine as well? But if you're not, maybe consider making this one an exception. Okay, that's enough about automatic motivation. Let's move on to reflective motivation. So reflective motivation is where most people's minds go to when they tend to think about why someone isn't engaging in a behavior, and that is, they just simply don't have a good enough reason to do it. That's what reflective motivation is. It's when you consciously think about should you engage in the behavior or not, and then coming to a reasoned conclusion. So when it comes to getting you to like this video, well, I hope that I've improved your reflective motivation. I hope that so far you found this video very useful, and that's enough reason for you to go down and click that like button down below. It's a reflective motivation, it's a conscious decision. So those are the 6 elements of COM-B, and if you overcome those 6 categories of barriers, then in theory you can get anyone to do anything. Congratulations, you know how to use COM-B. Now I will just add 2 extra points at the end that I think are useful to know. The first point is that COM-B is actually a more complex framework that has 2 extra layers on top of it that talk about the different types of policy solutions that can be applied depending on what barriers you identify earlier. I didn't go into it in this video because I think for like 99% of people that isn't useful and would only make this video longer and more complicated. I think that that stuff is only really useful for people who are like very high on the policy making ladder. The second point I want to make is that sometimes the categorization between where a barrier should sit can be a little bit debatable. You know, is it capability? Is it opportunity? Is it automatic? Is it reflective? Etc., etc. I would say if that starts happening to you, don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about the categorization of barriers and like which of these 6 elements does it sit in. The main benefit of using a behavioral science framework is that it makes you think wider and consider all the different possibilities as to why that person isn't engaging in the behavior that you want them to. Don't get too bogged down in the categorization, just chuck the barrier down on a page and then think of a solution to overcome that specific barrier. So with those 2 points out of the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. There are new behavioral science videos coming to this channel every single week, so subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.